Okay, so someone said, you should kill 5 mechs. That way we could see what's with the streaks to see what's going to be consistent. So 5 light mechs. This is going to take a little while. Maybe I'll edit this up a little bit later. So let's see how this all goes. Keep in mind, all mechs in the testing ground are stock, aside from whatever I take in myself. So that 1B Commando over there, stock 1B Commando. No skills, no upgraded equipment. Just stock armor and quirks. Volley 1. No armor breaches. Bam! Second volley. One arm gone, the other one heavily damaged. Torsos still looking okay. And a half. And the rest. 3 volleys. 3 volleys. It's not going to survive a 4th volley, so let's see about a half volley here. No! If this thing had an XL engine, it would still be going. Wow! 1 leg. That's the equivalent to 4 volleys. 144 missiles plowed into this thing, still going. Oh my crap, really? That was another half volley. That was another 18 missiles. 162 missiles into this thing. 162. Oh my goodness. Wow. What? 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 Oh my living F.
Target destroyed.
Wow. Wow.
Target acquired.
Let's take a peek at this Jenner. Two volleys. Jenner's still up.
Target destroyed.
2.5 goes down. That was fucked up. Now, granted, I'll come. Like I've said before, it's a weighted random. So yeah, every now and again you will see really weird shit like what just happened with that commando. It should not have been able to tank that much. That was screwed up. Should not have been able to do that. But you know what? Let's get silly with it. Let's get silly with it just for a few moments here. Let's put the whole damn set on chain fire.
Acquired.
See how long it takes to kill it.
Target destroyed.
That took a while. That took a while. I was honestly not counting. I'll probably go back and count later.
Target acquired.
Two, three, four. Okay, that was definitely 2 volleys worth because there's a gap between the 6th one firing and the and going back to the first. That's 2.5 volleys.
Target destroyed.
That was over 2 3/4 volleys.
Target acquired.
Okay. That's 1 volley's worth. 2 volleys worth. We're well over 3 volleys worth at this point. Now, at this point, this sucker would be in no condition to fuck with anybody, but... Oh, there goes a leg.
Target destroyed.
And it loses the CT before it loses a side torso, so... Yeah. I guess that's just the way that the RNG distributes it, right? One volley. 2 volley.
Target destroyed.
Just shy of 3. Now, granted, that Jenner is really badly armored. Now, unfortunately... So one of the things we're learning here is that commandos are tougher than Jenners. Ay, 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 ay. Once again, though, that Jenner is horribly under-armored. I have absolutely no idea if the selection of mechs is different in the later maps. Like, none at all. I know in Canyon, it's the same mechs, just in different, their own little locations. I'm pretty sure it's the same mechs, like, in every single map. Just in, their own unique locations. Like, I can go in here and go, like, Canyon Network, because I know where all the mechs are in Canyon Network, 'cause it's my normal testing map. Off to my right, there's the back of a Centurion. Yeah, see? And as I go off this way, there's a Cataphract up on that rise. And there's an awesome over to the left around Charlie 3. Oh, there he is. And bump. Legs just took damage. And right around this corner is a commando.
Target acquired.
There we go. Commando 1B. 1 volley.
Heat level critical.
2 volley. Took an arm.
Heat level critical.
3 volley. Took his other arm and a side torso. If this was an actual live match, he would be gone.
Target destroyed.
And over there's that cicada, and there's a catapult right over here in the corner.
Target
Right there, in
acquired.
fact. Just because I can. And there's an Atlas up and around the corner. Like I said, this is my usual testing map. I know where the mechs are.
New target acquired.
And there's a Jenner. Once again, our good friend, the horribly under-armored Jenner 7D. Volley 1.
Heat level critical.
Volley 2. In a live match, he'd be dead because his XL would be popped. But on the other hand, that's also assuming that you'd have a Jenner with that pathetic level of armor in a live match. Which you won't. You just won't. And you might note, for all the firepower I just dumped into him, his right arm hasn't taken any hits at all. The initial ones, just because random number generator said, lol, no. And for these shots, it doesn't even matter, because even if it didn't, the way that torso juts out would
Target destroyed.
just absorb them all. Now, I've got over 300 missiles left. Now, if I recall, the Catapult 1A has about 10 tons of standard plate armor, plus quirks.
Target acquired.
I'm coming up behind him right here. That's not where I want to be. I want to get back around in front of him. I've already randomly sprayed some laser all over his face. I don't care. Now, with this angle, with this rock face in the way, there's a good chance I'm not going to hit his right torso at all with anything. So let's see how this all just pans out, right? Well, a little bit of damage to the side torso. That's a surprise. I didn't think any of it would get to it.
Target destroyed.
That took about 100 missiles. About 130-ish. Granted, it was already damaged, but still, I think it's... There's some dark humor there. Wow, that thing dropped easier than a commando. Commandos apparently are tough as freaking nails. I don't have an explanation for that one, but okay. Hey, look, it's an Atlas. I will so freaking burn through all 206 remaining missiles on this guy.
SRM ammo at 25%. SRM ammo depleted.
And there we go. And I didn't even crack his armor. Which, of course, I shouldn't have. I really shouldn't have. I will say that the mech build does not run nearly as hot as it used to. So I think the Cauldron changes actually scaled the heat down on them a little bit. So that's at least one good thing, but I mean, the loss of damage is... It sucks. But, yeah, before I go and jump back in, let's go look into the store. Light. Commando 1B. View in Mech Lab. Okay, and there's the Commando 1B. Wait, no. No. There we go. That was weird. So anyways, yeah, there's the Commando 1B as it appears in the testing grounds. 12 armor on the arms, 12 on the side torsos, 28 on the legs. And this is after quirk. 16 center torso. And here's the Jenner. 8 on the arms, 12 on the legs, 26 on the side torsos, 31 on the center torso. The limbs are actually more fragile than the Commandos, but the torsos are beefier. But as you saw there, pull that back up again real quick. Shy 16, Shy 8, Shy 18, Shy 20. It's really, really under armored.
Target acquired.
Oh, hello there. That's one volley. Did you hear any pieces pop off? I didn't hear any pieces pop off. 2 volleys. There's an arm. And there's the Commando's junk. Yay, Commando junk. I just dropped below the world? Oh my god, I'm under the world! There we go. There he is. He's lost both his arms. Yep, 2 volleys and he's lost both his arms. 3 volleys, still standing, but he pretty much anything touches his CT, he dies.
Target destroyed.
But once again, these are
Target acquired.
stock. These mofos are stock. Like no one's going into a live match with a Jenner fitted out like that. Nobody. And that's 2, and it's still got all of its limbs attached. 2.5. There goes an arm. 3. There goes his entire right side. And basically anything looks at him the wrong way and he dies because, fuck, he's a one-leg Jenner. And in a live match, if he was carrying that weak-ass stock armor, he'd already be dead because he'd be carrying an XLH. But whatever.
Target destroyed. New target acquired.
Over there we have Ascent.
Heat level critical. Heat level critical.
So I have noticed with the current random distribution that it does go for center torso a lot more than it used to. I've heard horror stories of back in the days of closed bait about how they just home in on CT exclusively, and I can totally understand how that would be bad.
Target destroyed.
That would be really bad.
Target acquired. Heat level critical. SRM ammo depleted. Heat level critical.
So, yeah. So I want to say that's what, 3 run-throughs in Canyon Network, three run-throughs in Forest Colony Classic, 1 in Canyon Network. You said you don't do it 5 times? I'll do it 5 times. Sure, what the hell? I got time. I could be doing something productive with my time, but nah, I'm doing this because I'm a dumbass. I'm a dumbass. And yeah, you can look at that. Oh, he's a tier 5 dumbass. Yeah, I'm not a dumbass. Well, I mean, yeah, okay, I'm a dumbass, but whatever. Honestly, I'm in tier 5 right now because I was in tier 4. I've said plenty enough times. My biggest failings in this game are that I'm way, way, way too friggin' aggressive. And I'm impatient. And I got knocked down to tier 5 with a series of bad games because it's really weird. I've noticed that, like, between the hours of, like, 9-ish in the morning and the early afternoon on the U.S. East Coast where I live, the play style predominant in the user base is utterly incompatible with how I like to play. You get some of the most timid mother fudgers out there. But before I go too much further with that, let's take a look at a light mech. Let's take a look at a skilled up light mech. Um, honestly, the clan lights are the popular ones these days. What do I have available? Piranhas? And yes, I named all four of my piranhas. I named them one fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish, because I can. Because I can. So which one is the one with all the machine guns? It's got to be the 1 or the 1S. Yeah, it's a lot of machine guns. 15 on the arms, 20 on the legs, 20 on the side torsos, 22 on the front. Some people may ask, oh, you say that I'm running too much back armor, and quite frankly put, the reason why I run more back armor than a lot of players is because I expect to be dashing in and out of danger and taking shots to both sides. Go fig, right? I have no idea how I've got the toughness on this thing skill arrayed. I want to say I have pretty much max practical survival. Oh yeah, oh yeah, max practical survival. And that's just a piranha. Let's go with something a little. Let's go with the Arctic cheetah, the Henkyu, one might even call it. What about you? Okay, you're the one with like machine guns and medium lasers. 24 on the arms, 34 on the legs, 29 on the torsos, 42 on the CT. If you think this won't take, I mean, compare that to like the commando, who would take who would easily take 2 to 3 volleys to kill, because it's only 25 tons, and it was a stock 1B commando. I mean, if you think this thing isn't going to take a minimum of 4 volleys to kill, I don't even know what to tell you. I really don't. If you think this is going to consistently take less than 4 volleys to kill, I don't know. I don't even know what to tell you. I really don't. Then on top of that, it's got ECM. And where's my streak bomber? There's my streak bomber. I mean, now look, if the Cauldron says their goal is to make it so that a streak boat can only reliably kill a light in 2 to 3 volleys, I mean, what are you going for your testing of this stuff? I have to ask that, because I mean, I could go into these testing grounds with these under armored, non-skilled stock mechs.
Heat level critical.
Okay, 25 tons. I took both of the arms off. Center torso is crit with 2 missile volleys. So that's I've dumped 72 missiles into him. And there's another 18. He's still standing. That's the equivalent to 4 volleys. He's still standing. 4.5.
Destroyed.
There he goes.
Target acquired. Heat level critical.
That's 2. 3 volleys. He lost a leg. Now, for most intents and purposes, that's a dead mech. That is a dead light mech. Now, once again, these things are horribly under-armored.
Target destroyed.
Horribly.
Target acquired.
And I will also say that, yes, I have been coming at them largely head-on. Apply directly to the forehead. Because, and to be fair, that is the way that lights should deal with streak boats, is to face into the missile swarm. Because if you try to side tank it,
Target acquired.
Yep. Now, granted, the cicada's a little bigger, but still, look at that. Let's try that again. Bam! There's your side torso. 2 volleys. That would be a mission kill for that cicada. Once again, of course, the cicada is another one of those mechs. That stock is horrifyingly under-armored. Cicada 2A, base armor is like 4.5 tons, something like that. On a mech that can theoretically carry as much as like 8. The thing's like half armored.
Target destroyed. Target acquired. Heat level critical. Target destroyed.
So yeah, I mean, I wish I knew what to tell you other than the fact that it's like, look, if you think, if you're gonna try and tell me that, it's gonna take only 2 to 3 volleys to kill light mechs in actual matches, when you can't even reliably do it in the testing grounds with under-armored stock mechs, yeah, it's not a thing. It's just not gonna work. On the other hand, I can do. Oh, here's my buddy Rip Knife. I named him that because he's really good at backstabbing people. Really good. This is the mech that, like, I was kind of shocked at myself when I killed an enemy Mad Dog by creeping up behind it and then just alphaing it in the center torso rear. I was just like, oh, I guess that's a thing.
Override engaged. Target destroyed.
Straight up 2 volleys, very little wasted damage.
New target acquired.
These are normal SRM-6, no Artemis.
Target destroyed.
2.5 volleys.
Target acquired. Heat level critical.
And you can totally aim this crap. Look at that. I aimed for the leg, I got the leg.
Target destroyed.
Far less wasted damage than the streaks. And they're like half the tonnage.
Target acquired. Target destroyed. New target acquired. Target destroyed.
At that range, the clustering was so freaking tight, I could take him out so damn fast. But yeah, I mean, it's just like,
Target acquired.
it's not pinpoint. It has more splatter than, something like, an autocannon or even a laser.
SRM ammo at 25%. Heat level critical. New target acquired. Target destroyed.
And I haven't even expended all my ammo yet. And that's another thing. I mean, it's just like this build could carry more ammo, more heat sinks, more armor. I mean, with all of the sacrifices that have to be made to boat streaks, I mean, it's really weird that, like, people think, oh, we need to punish people for using them because they're overpowered against lights, even though that, like, that's demonstrably untrue. Demonstrably. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know what to tell people on this. I mean, come on, guys. Like, really?
Target destroyed.
Bum, bum, bum. So, I mean, yeah, there it is. I mean, I've run through it 5 times. I've shown you, what the mechs you see in the testing ground are compared to what you're going to get in a live match. And, granted, I demonstrated this with the clan mechs you'd see in a live match. If you want to compare, like, an actual 1v commander or an actual Jenner, I mean, yeah, let's take a quick look at that. Why not, right? Right? Right. I'll be honest, I think my 1B commando is done up as in a silly meme build. Just like a really, really silly casual build that I would not play if I was making any kind of effort to be competitive. Which I pretty much never make an effort to be. I want my mechs to work at what I build them for. So, within those boundaries, I want them to be effective, but I'm not going to say that. Let me see. All right, here it is, the 1B. No, it's the 2. Which is it, the one? Yeah, oh, the 1B I think is the one with the crazy. Yeah, it is. It's the one with the crazy build. And it's still better armored than the stock. Go fig. It's carrying a pair of ER larges with an XL200. Still better armored than stock. Go fig. Go fig. And the Jenner. Pull up my Sarah's Jenner. And bam, there it is. I mean, almost 40 points of armor on the legs, 29 on the arms, 45 of the side torso, 61 on center. This thing is almost maxed out armor, like the head is shy 6. Whoopty flippin' D, right? And I don't even know what to tell people. I really don't. I mean, if you think this is going to take fewer than 3 volleys, not happening. Just not happening. It's just not. So, and yeah, if I wanted to get, like, silly and competitive, I could do something like, I don't know, what do I have here that would actually be considered seriously competitive? Not a lot, to be perfectly honest, because I'm a pretty casual player. That's right, I'm a filthy casual. Make something of it. But, where, were I to get, like, serious, I'd probably play something close to this. Um, 2 large pulse, 5 medium pulse, 4 extra heat sinks, ECM, TC1, near max armor, legs are shy 10, head's shy 1. About the only changes that could possibly be made would be like moving the large pulse into the side torsos for better ground clearance. I keep them in the arms because I like the ability to like swivel around to the side and whack someone who's trying to play the I'm gonna like circle around you game, because I play with arm lock off and I'm just like, no, I have had too many freaking light mechs zip up on me and try to like eat my bum. And it's just like, look, I know it's your job to eat ass, but don't eat my ass. I know, it's crazy talk. So, yeah, there's that. I mean, so once again, fellas, be good, stay safe, kill nobody I wouldn't, happy gaming. I'll catch you whenever the hell the next time I catch you is. Later, fellas.